transformers, circuit breakers, the pipes that carry the natural gas and the water, office supplies, you name it, all those things have gone up in price. But yet our rates have been flat. That's a mathematical equation that just won't work. So occasionally you have to have a rate increase. And especially in consideration of the fact that it's been so long since we've had a rate increase, the proposed increases are dramatically low. As a matter of fact, the bond rating agencies on Wall Street tell us that the rate increases that we're asking for are not nearly as high as they should be. Thanks to the fact that the price of gas has gone down dramatically in the last 10 years, the average residential customer in Memphis and Shelby County is paying $34 per month less for utilities today than you were paying 10 years ago. So even though we're asking for a small rate increase, that rate increase is not going to be anywhere close to bringing your average monthly bill back to where it was 10 years ago. It is critical that the leadership at MLGW and the people of Memphis and Shelby County be responsible in how we manage our funds and how we manage our rates so that we can maintain the best possible utility that can fully support the infrastructure that's in place and add new infrastructure as needed by making responsible decisions on rates. And yes, that does mean that every once in a while we might have to have a rate increase. So we've given the City Council several options on how the rates might be implemented, and those options combined would, in 2018, cost residents anywhere from a little over $3 to a little over $11. And I believe at the end of the day, City Council is looking at a plan that would add about $4 per month to a utility bill for 2018. Business customers are extremely important to MLGW. One of the reasons why we work so hard to keep our rates low is so that businesses in Memphis will expand their operations, and so that we can attract businesses from outside the city to locate here in Memphis. This means more jobs. This means that the financial health of Memphis and Shelby County will be better with more jobs, especially if they're well-paying jobs. So we really take this to heart when we consider rate increases. But nevertheless, a rate increase is necessary. Well, just the fact that we've gone 14 years without an electric rate increase means we're watching our pennies very closely. Just the fact that we have the lowest combined rates for 5 consecutive years compared to any major city in the country is proof that we're watching our pennies very closely. And the fact that the average utility bill is $34 a month less today than it was 10 years ago is proof that we're watching our pennies. Well, what are some examples of that? Okay, so the bond deal that we entered into with TVA back in 2003 has saved us $225 million between 2003 and now, at a rate of about $15 million a year. It's a very innovative bond arrangement that's only been done twice in this country, and ours is by far the largest and the most beneficial, and it was actually invented by MLGW, and it saved our customers more than $200 million. We have made changes to our pension plan that have saved, since 2010, more than $100 million. We've made changes to our health care benefits plan that over the last several years have saved $74 million. The technology that we're employing in our electric grid, including how we meter customers, is going to save us $25 million a year when fully deployed, and it's already saving us substantially millions of dollars every year. So, and one to add to that, we have invented a new source of revenue, which is to sell liquefied natural gas from our existing natural gas facility, liquefied natural gas facility, to truckers, over-the-road truckers for the 18-wheelers. And we've made $27 million pure profit on the sale of liquefied natural gas, which has directly benefited customers and served to keep their rates low. On October the 26th, I met with our key accounts. This is large industrial and commercial customers. We invited all of the key accounts to the meeting. 43 companies showed up. I told them on that date about our plans to raise rates in the electric, gas, and water divisions. I got no comments. I got no questions. No one expressed a concern. A month later, when it was announced that we're going to City Council with the rates, several industries then suddenly were concerned about the rate increase. They said that they didn't have enough notice, even though a month earlier we had made it known to industry and had received no comments or questions whatsoever. So that's okay. We just then acquiesced to the request made by industry. They asked us to put off the increase in 2018 for electric to September 1st. And so we created an option that did that. So that option D that City Council could have chosen put the electric rate increase off to September 1st of 2018, which would be a 2.3% increase with following increases in 2019 and 2020. We were glad to accommodate industry. We're here to serve the residents, we're here to serve businesses, and we want to do what's best for everybody involved. The rate increases would take effect on January the 1st of 2018 unless City Council chooses option D, in which case the electric rate increase would take effect on September 1st of 2018. Once we have full deployment of the smart meters, we will have an option available to anyone that has a smart meter called time of use rates. We've done a time of use rate pilot program. I'm in that program. I have time of use rates, which means that I use less electricity during what's designated as peak usage times, and I use more electricity during the off-peak times. During the peak periods, electricity is more expensive. In the off-peak periods, electricity is substantially cheaper. So if you are on a time of use program, you can save a substantial amount of money by using electricity during off-peak periods. And this is only possible if you have a smart meter. We've touched the lives of thousands of customers by helping them make their homes more energy efficient, by making sure that their heating and air conditioning systems are working in an efficient fashion, by making sure that they have plenty of insulation in the attic, by making sure that they don't have holes around their windows and doors, by making sure that they have thermostats on the wall that actually work. So we're very interested in making sure that our customers save energy, improve their quality of life, and improve their economic well-being. We will continue to do everything that we can to help customers use energy in the wisest manner possible. It's the right thing to do, and it's something that we should be doing. It might mean that our total revenues would decrease, and I'm okay with that. And just because we have a rate increase at the same time that people are using less electricity or less gas doesn't mean that that's the wrong thing to do, because as I explained earlier, just because of the price of materials, the cost of living increases, the cost of living raises that we have to give our employees, the increase in cost of the materials that we buy and the trucks that we buy and the chemicals that we buy occasionally means that you have to have a rate increase. But nevertheless, we're going to help you do everything that you can to minimize your usage. And one is not in conflict with the other. A rate increase is not in conflict with energy conservation. They should be used and work hand in hand for the benefit of everyone.